exciting episode of FameIdols Hangout, and of course, your boy Osita, the rugged gentleman. I don't position, I don't catch. I miss you. I hope your day went amazing. I hope you took out time to do everything you thought to do all through last week. It's a beautiful new week, a new opportunity to achieve all that which you didn't achieve all through last week. And we're here, we're live to keep you company. We're here to hang out, as the name implies. I'm Osita, and we've got Joy. Joy,
Yes,
happy Monday to you.
so yes, so thank you so much. Oh, that welcome really enter my head though. How una day? Oh, Sita, how you doing now? Hope say your side is fine. Me,
Of
my side is fine.
course.
Correct. Yes. Me, oh, my side they fine. Hope say all of una they okay. And your weekend went well because me, oh, my weekend I really jollificate myself well. I enjoy and well. And you know what's happening? The correct food we carry come today. Now afang soup. If you know say na the food for your native area, just make sure say you comment, you like, you subscribe. Make we give you live location so you can come and join us and enjoy this delicacy wey we carry come today. And don't forget to better gist dey for you today. Correct gist wetin dey happen for everywhere for our entertainment industry we carry am come today. So don't go anywhere. Just relax yourself. Comment and subscribe if you get correct location. Yes, so that's how the thing be. Also, it abeg, how the thing dey be for your side?
Yes, of course. And let me give you a sneak peek of what to expect on today's program. Yes, today's program, there are a lot of gist as always. It can't be like, say, based on logistics now weekend, because you know on the weekend is always a bass buzz as usual. So our very own Ijoba is in the news. After some people do like say then dragons because of smarty way in talk. Now you come outside and talk say someone cannot play with you people. I was only joking. Don't take it too serious. If you want to know what that is, just do well to stick around. And Kiekie, our diva, our screen goddess, our very own Nollywood sweetheart, is also in the news today. This super amazing woman. If you want to know why she did news, make yourself still pumpy. Now some people come outside say it be like say some gospel musicians, some music ministers. Them it be like say they don't dey drag position with our normal Afrobeat musicians. Say the one who be say Afrobeat musicians they take true head. Now so they themselves they take true head. What thing at the talk make yourself still punk me? I go tell you the musicians, tell you how they take use drag leg, they drag trouser with them. And very own media personality, Lolo one, that is Omotunde, came outside to reveal a very sensitive, should I say sensitive, or yes, a very sensitive part of her past, a very sensitive part of her past. And he make me work on the touchlight some kind things because things they happen. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. You don't get as want to be. All these and many more are what you're supposed to expect on the show today. That's how we're going to do it from now to the hours of 9. One will carry our career this by come out from inside the studio for you. Please do not forget that the only way to let us know you enjoy what we do here is to like, share, and subscribe. Yes, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, feel free to leave us messages, leave us comments. Let us know you are enjoying what we are saying. Yes, leave us comments on across all social media platforms, wherever you're watching us from right now, whether TikTok or YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, or X, anyone say you position they watch us, just do well to leave us comments, and we promise to always get back to your comments. You must hear from one of us. Either FameIdols Hangout reply you, either Osita Rugged Gentleman reply you, or Joy go. All of now when they meet me for backyard, they tell me say we want to discuss something personal with Joy. How can we meet Joy personally? Leave your comment. You might be lucky. If I'm not in the mood, Joy go definitely reply that particular comment, and that's the way you want to discuss with Joy. You go discuss her with them after she don't reply that comment. So leave us comments, like, share, and subscribe. And with that, we'll dive right into the story for today. Joy, have you not been so?
Yeah, so the thing be as it dey hot like this now, when we just enter the first story wey we carry come for una. This one, oh, you see, I don't pause. I pause first before I continue. Yes, because sometimes before you say something, you need to wash your mouth well, clean your mouth, and make sure you say the right thing. That's what the thing be. And as it be like that, we'll go enter the first story. This one has to do with Ijoba Lande. If you do not know who Ijoba Lande is, well, calm down, let me tell you. He is a Nollywood actor named Ganiyu Kehinde Morufo. Yes, so why is Ijoba in the news today? What has it come out to do? What is happening with Ijoba? Calm down, no. I will tell you everything as it is. You know, you're from Idols now. Anyhow the thing be, even if they hide the story, if they talk the real one before and come out and say the original one, will bring it to you as it is hot. So what is happening with Ijoba Lande? Ijoba Lande, this actor, came out before initially to say that Funke Akindele paid him 90,000 naira for a job that lasted for a month. Yes, he said he was very happy when Funke Akindele called him for this job, and he went there. There was no negotiation on price or anything. Now, in a video that went viral, Ijoba said Funke Akindele paid him 90,000 naira after the job. He went on to say that he was shocked when she gave him that amount of money. That is what he said. Now, recently, after Ijoba said that thing he said, saying something about Funke Akindele, many people came online. You know now, normally now, online users come and talk
Thank
their own.
you. We are active. You will see my comments for there.
Yes, many people come outside come talk. Even us it herself. Because they talk one or two things. I go tell you wetin they talk. Oh, first of all, I tell you wetin they talk. One person come outside come talk say, you need to know your worth when you are going for a job. If you don't know your worth, if you don't state your worth, people will state it for you. Now you see that someone came out to say that after a job of 1 month, he was paid 90,000 naira. And many people believed him. They took the whole story in, hook, line, and sinker. Everybody believed him and they were saying different kind of things. Only for Ijoba to come out later and tell us that there was a mistake, asking his fans and all social media users to please beg Auntie Funke Akindele for him that it was a mistake. He was paid 190,000, not 90,000. I beg. You know what the way he said that thing, he said, I am sorry. Please help me beg Auntie Funke. There was a mixed up in my earlier video. The video was cut and joined. Please forgive me. I don't want to go to jail. I did not mean to defame you. And you all know that defamation is a big crime in Nigeria. You can go to jail for it. I beg. Osita, before I continue, abeg, I want make you just chook mouth small for this thing. Man, I know how you take see this whole thing. Because be like say, now I talk say, person need to clean him mouth well, arrange yourself well before you come out for public and talk. Abeg, how you take see am?
Make I first clean my mouth well first. Make I first clean my mouth.
Mhm.
Come arrange myself well. May not be like say I
Yes.
no dey follow instruction. But truthfully speaking, when I first heard about this, and it made me laugh. I will not lie, it made me laugh because I've noticed in our country, Nigeria, today, the beautiful thing about being in Nigeria is you can come outside and say anything you want to say. You can come outside and make any statement you want to make. And immediately, if the statement won't come, they do like say won't put you for trouble. You just come out and say the video was doctored, the video was edited, say no be wetin you talk, say na AI generated. You understand? Thank God for technology, because at this particular point you are free to get away with anything so far you just come out later and say this particular video was doctored. Now I'm not trying to contest with what Ijoba Lande said, but then I've been wondering since, and I was hoping that Joy would be able to give me clarity. I'm wondering how I would say 190,000 and release it, and somebody somewhere will edit that particular statement to come outside to come and say no. Now what I want make people hear now 90,000. What would be the motive behind that kind of editing? What would be the like wetin go make that kind of thing happen? If na me go edit that particular video now to change am from 190 to 90, wetin I go wan gain from that kind of thing? And that's number one. And number two, like I said, I'm not trying to contest what Ijoba Lande said. He is entitled to anything wey be say he wan talk. Yes, na him opinion, na him talk am. You understand? But there is something that happened. We're talking about a movie that was done on YouTube. Yeah, we're talking about a movie that was done on YouTube. I think I'm trying to remember the producer that did this particular movie, but then she was accused of copyright infringement. Somebody said her song was used in this particular movie, and immediately this producer took down that movie. She took down the movie immediately because of that particular thing wey be say that person talk. Now, this particular she didn't come later as the movie still dey YouTube. She no come later to come release another video to dey tell us say this one, the movie, not be copyright. This one, no, she took down that first movie. I'm not sure say e reach 3 days wey be say this thing happen when she take down that particular movie. So I don't know why a video will be there, the video will be trending, the video will be everywhere, and then you come out after a while to come and tell us say na edited video, saying na person wey just set you up or something of that nature. I found it funny. Sincerely speaking, I found it funny. And na this kind of thing dey make most people no dey like help upcoming like me. Now this kind of thing they bring problem for upcoming like me, because if you go, person give you 192, then allegedly you come and say that it is 90,000 the person gave you after 30 days of work. You're indirectly saying that this particular person do not pay well. You're indirectly saying that this person's brand does not care about staff's welfare, because I don't know how you work with a brand as big as Funke Akindele and you get paid just 90,000 for 30 days. It dey hard. It's very hard for me to believe. So you're saying that, in fact, now her brand, now you the attack. All these ones that way they come outside, they say, I beg, anti-phone. If it even be said the wahala don already they cook already, as he smell the stew for fire, now he make a con rush, con they do this one now, they talk say, I beg, now 190,000, no be nice, and stuff like that. Please, all these things get as they don't they be for here. Before you make certain videos, be very sure. Be very sure. Make FameIdols Hangout now give me a agent tomorrow. Make them give me 2 million naira for something. And after 1 month, make I come outside, come talk say no, na 20,000 naira then give me. Make I later come outside say I beg, I no one problem. Oh, say na 2 million they give me. Oh, say somebody edited the video. How that thing go sound for una ear? More talk true. I go take sound for una ear. So let us call a spade a spade. Let us say it for what it is. If they do something for you, I beg. Before you, in fact, make I talk this one as warning to every Nigerian who be say go eventually watch this video. Before you make any video online from now henceforth, please check your video well. Check your video and try to make sure say nobody edit your video. Try your best. All of them when they edit people video after they don't post, or people when they say that they edit the video before they even post, call poster for them for their platform. Joy, you won't do video, you don't do a finish, you don't talk 190,000 for the video. Now if person call edit that video where you do, call help you post them. You understand? People when they do
Mm-hmm.
that kind of editing, make them stop them. It is very important. I don't want anybody again. Now the last one in this.
That is it. Una don't hear everything now, and that's so the thing be. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, I beg, may you try the do am well. Do your job well. Don't cause problem for people with your job. It's not right. It's not. Okay, now Ijoba has come out to apologize to Funke Akindele and is asking everyone to please help him beg her that it was 190 and not 90,000. Please. Even if you give someone your job to edit for you, before it is aired online, go through it, look at it, be the first person to watch it before it's aired online. And apart from that, many, when this kind of thing happen now, there are so many ways people will see it. Many your social media users came out to say, some people were saying, yes, it's the right thing you're doing, coming out to own up to your mistake and apologizing. Yes, that's right. Why some people were asking, what was the motive behind this his earlier video? Somebody came out to say that who knows if he actually did it purposely, posting that 90,000 instead of 190, maybe to get attention to himself. Who knows? That is what a social media user was saying. Why some people were saying, no, it was right for him to come out to own to his mistake. Well, whatever the reason may be, from the first video he posted, he has already made people to react in different ways. Yes, because many people were saying that it's very wrong for him to be paid at that rate. Some people were saying it's his fault. When you are going for a show, when you are invited for a show, you are asked to come and do a job, you should state how much you're going to receive. If you don't state it, then you'll be given anything at the end of the day. Why some people, although some upcomers will say, no, they see it as an opportunity, as a stepping stone to bigger opportunities. Well, whatever it may be, it is right that when you are going to work State how much you're going to earn when you go there. Don't go there and then you will surprise on how much they pay you. Apart from that, abeg, wherever you are, dey clean your mouth well well before you come outside come talk something. And as e be like that oh, we have lived that story and move straight to the next story that is making us proud, wey dey make us dey happy. Story wey when you hear this one, your brain go dey burst. Yes, you go happy say you be Nigeria sef. Na so the thing be. And as e be like that oh, abeg Osita, tell us wetin dey happen for this second story.
Yes, of course. Super, should I say, Nigerian gospel music ministers are in the news. And this one, for something we say, is sweet, well. According to a particular list that was curated and released by our very own Debut Hub. Yes, the Debut Hub brought out this particular list and they made it public, they made it known to the public that three Nigerian music ministers, that is Mercy Chinwo, Nataniel Bassey, Pastor Nathaniel Bassey, and Moses Bliss, say then get more streams. Yes, that's the English word I'm looking for. They have more streams than Afrobeat artists on YouTube. This release was released to say that in the first quarter of 2025, Nigerian gospel artists, the three of them, have more streams than our regular Afrobeat artists on YouTube. Now, let me just dive right into numbers. Pastor Nathan Bassey was actually the very first person on this particular list, and he is the highest ranked gospel artist, amassing a total of 52.8 million streams on YouTube, and is closely followed by Mercy Chinwo, another gospel powerhouse. I believe you know her from the song Excess Love. Jesus, you love me too much. Oh, yes, that particular jam, that one, now she dropped that jam, and she's following closely with 46.4 million streams. Yes, why Moses Bliss, if you're very conversant with a lot of, in fact, I dey call her Gen Z because plenty Gen Z no dey use this particular person play. And if you know that song, I am a soldier. Wait, now Moses Bliss sing am, abi?
No be him sing am oh.
Joy, tell me, oh, tell me.
I don
Tell
tell
me,
you.
man, don't carry another person song give another person. I don't get power. Is he the
No be
one?
him sing am. Before they go accuse you
Okay,
now
more
like
leave
Ijoba,
am.
abeg. Make we leave that one.
All right, Moses Bliss followed closely with 41.5 million streams, and this is actually very much remarkable. This is beautiful. Now, for their hit song, because three of them have one particular track that we used to take note them well. Mercy Chinwo, Excess Love, the song will be saying I just sing not too long ago. Excess Love on its own had become a defining track for Mercy Chinwo as it take reach 133 million plays on streaming platforms. 133 million plays on streaming platforms. That na say dem play am. Dem play that particular song 133 million times. No worry, Mona no fear. I no go come next week. Come talk say na 33 million times I talk. No, na 133. Na it be. I not the release any other video. Yes, that's the main video. Thank you very much. And that particular one, na major break for Mercy Chinwo. It's a beautiful achievement for Mercy Chinwo. Moving on, Nathaniel Bassey, yes, Nathaniel Bassey, his song that he featured Mercy Chinwo, Tobechuku, had 39 million streams. Yes, 39 million streams. And this particular song, Yahweh Sabbath had 25 million plays. 25 million plays. And Jesus EA had 32 million plays till date. Una dey hear how many million these particular songs are making on social media. And in terms of ranking, Nathaniel Bassey secured the 13th spot on the top 20 list. Mercy Chinwo followed closely at 17th, and Moses Bliss came in at the 19th. That is surpassing even some of the notable Afrobeat artists, including Benson, where we say we sabi as Buju rather before. Where we say we sabi as Buju before. And this one is, should I say, wonderful. This one is wonderful because if you can't compare them to the Afrobeat game, yes, if you can't compare it to Afrobeat genre, you would understand that high streaming songs on YouTube, Rema, has been doing amazing. In the first quarter of 2025, his hit song Calm Down featuring Selena Gomez became global sensation and e don gather 223 million streams in the first quarter of 2025. Dis na song wey be say e don dey out for a very long time, and it's amazing how people are still following dis song till today, and that is 2.5 billion play marks. Burna Boy followed closely on second place with 171 million streams. And this is continuing to show that yes, people will be nominated for Grammy. They no follow, they no, in fact, they not make mistake. They not make people when nominate them and still win them. They not make mistake at all at all. Our star is always on lists like this from time immemorial. We know anytime we say this kind of list they come outside, our star name must find way they squeeze enter. And she took third with 169 million streams, surpassing Davido who amassed 113 million streams in the same period. Now, Wizkid, long regarded as one of Afrobeat's biggest stars, secured a fifth spot with 102 million streams. And this is showing that in the first, by the same people releasing the same list, we are made to understand that the gospel artists, the music ministers are doing amazing. They are gathering a lot of streams. That one means say they are doing well. I believe say that they do well. Now, why yes, people they always they touchlight them. And it is beginning to strike that particular balance because a lot of people has been in arguments. Joy, I don't know if you heard that argument that time where people talk say music ministers know they make them. You have to sing a particular kind
Well, you're seeing that is not
to be a particular kind of vocal.
well, that is you can see already that that argument, this is proving that it is not true. This is proving that it is not true. Yes, just look at what is happening. There's one thing about Nathan Bassey. And during one time when we were having this argument about music ministers, gospel music ministers, charging for their shows and everything, Pastor Nat came out to say he does not charge for his show, and it has been working for him. Now, someone who is not charging for his shows, and again, achieving this kind of thing, many people will say, whatever is working for you, do. Because you will not tell me that Mercy Chinwo is not charging for her shows. In fact, with the issue she has, the court case she had with her ex-manager, you will know that she does not play with her money. And what about Moses Bliss? So I'll say whatever works for you, do it. And if you want to understand more about why Nathaniel Bassey, Pastor Nat does not charge for his shows, then maybe you should approach him more and then you can understand from his own point of view where he is coming from. But as it is, these gospel artists have shown that even as a gospel artist, you can still go global. Yes, even from Pastor Nat being invited for that the when the US president when they invited him for that their pastoral inaugural celebration, you saw everything that happened there.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was surprised
something.
that he was invited.
Yes.
Yes, so with all this, you should know that yes, gospel artists they are really showing that they can compete with the normal, those international Afrobeat stars, because coming on YouTube and they're gathering that kind of amount, millions of views on YouTube. What are we saying? What I was saying, so if you decide to be a gospel artist, know that you can also develop your craft. You can put in the effort, you can do the background work and know what works for you, and then continue keep pushing forward. So to all our gospel artists who is making us proud, we say congratulations. Yes, so congratulations. This is putting Nigeria on the global scale. We are proud of you. We will keep on streaming your song wherever you are. Yes, so congratulations. We love you so much. Now, so the team be. And as we don't talk that one, we don't congratulate them. May they continue, they make us proud. And that's so the team be. We go next to our next story. This one has to do with I better mention the person name, I might just leave her. Well, this is a passionate story, a compassionate story that touches the heart, story that makes you feel that yes, no matter what, kind people still there for this world, kind people still there for this world, especially for this obodo Nigeria. where they don't they make Nigeria be like say na Nigeria we bad pass. No, there are still kind people in this country. And who are we talking about? Who are we talking about? Our ex BBNaija star. Yes, no other person. I beg Osita. You go fit tell us the name of this person and what did she do wey make her stand out and make everybody they say wow, wow, wow. I beg tell us, may we hear. Wetin happen for
Yes,
our
of
ex
course. So the people
BBNaija?
in just said that made us to be shouting wow, 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 like ambulance is no other than Uriel or Puta. Uriel or Puta is in the news, and not just in the news for anything, but for very beautiful, amazing reasons. Because even me myself, I followed the shout wow, wow, wow when I heard about this particular one. What exactly are we talking about? Is that a video that went viral, that was everywhere, about a baby that was abandoned? Yes, a baby girl that was abandoned along the Niger Bridge in Ajaokuta, Kogi State. In Ajaokuta, Kogi State. So let me just calm down and break down this particular thing. The Big Brother Niger star came out to say she wants to adopt the abandoned Kogi baby, that she's willing to adopt that particular baby. And this emotional incident came to light when a resident, yes, a resident in Omera Ubede or Palua, shared a video online. This particular video quickly went viral. We know things like this would always go viral on social media, showing the crying infant who was discovered by a local community leader. This baby was found along the road. Yes, this baby was found along the road with some of her belongings actually, and these belongings include a baby cloth, a wrapper, and other personal items. And this one shows say she not fall. Not be say motor dey speed dey pass, not be say breeze blow the pikin comot from the mama hand. E sure say that the mama use im hand carry am go that particular bridge, go do thanksgiving offering for that bridge, say I not do again. The baby was actually abandoned, not be mistake, it was deliberate. Yes, and this one, the community, in response to this particular video, resolved to take temporary responsibility for the child and informed local government authorities, beginning efforts to trace the baby's mother. Uriel, who was actually touched by this particular story, reacted in the comment section of one of the blogs that made this particular post, where she said, "Please help me have her. Okay, please let me have her, rather. Please let me have her. She will never go hungry." This is what she wrote on that particular post made by that particular blog for the video. Say she don't dey willing to adopt that particular child. And funny enough, immediately she dropped this particular message, her comments went viral with a lot of online users commended her compassion. Yes, they were actually in sync in support of what she said. And it is unclear if Uriel has officially contacted necessary child welfare and adoption agencies to begin the formal process. Now, this story has actually sparked a broader conversation around child abandonment, adoption, and the role individuals would play in addressing such tragedy. Before we enter that particular one, a lot of people that are very much aware, in the year 2023, roughly 2 years ago, Uriel actually offered her personal struggles with fertility. Yes, she actually made it known to a lot of people that she is struggling with fertility. That is where she publicly shared that she had suffered amenorrhea. Where she publicly shared that she has suffered amenorrhea. This is a condition marked by the absence of menstruation for 4 years. So it don't actually hard for she to get pikin before this particular one. Speaking candidly in interviews, the 36-year-old described this phase of her life as the lowest point. And she don't actually come outside. Bearing this in mind, she come outside to show say she is willing to adopt this particular baby that was found being abandoned by his mother. Now, a lot of things came through my mind when I saw this particular post. When I went through this particular post, a lot of things came to my mind. Number one is the fact that plenty people dey where they find pikin. People they will be say yes, their home is they are happily married. Let me put it like that. There are people that are actually happily married. They are doing well for themselves. They are just begging God for the gift of a child. make their family for feel complete. Why e get some people wey be say dem get this particular pikin wey be gift from God, but dem no want am, going to the point of abandoning this child. The first question I want to ask is the authorities, or should I say the community that is making efforts to find this mother of this child, wetin exactly dey their mind? Because na the first thing wey I think. Now the first thing what I think, based on logistics, you know say this person deliberately, and I believe say that thing na for midnight e do am. If it not be midnight, now shortly after midnight e do am. The fact say nobody see am, e show say na midnight or early momo na e do this particular thing. And you know that it was deliberate, it was a deliberate action to abandon this particular child. And now you are saying that you should I say, you are saying that you are making efforts to find the mama. If you find the mama, she don't want the pikin. It's very simple. Any effort they are supposed to be making now is how they can give this child a good life, how they can give this child a deserving future. Instead of saying you're looking for the same woman that abandoned her in the first place, sure you won't come force her to carry pikin will be saying you abandoned. I don't just understand that one. Joy.
Now, so the thing, Bill, the way you have said it is the way it is. This child was deliberately left at that bridge. Yes, the child was deliberately left there. So it isn't like maybe the mother, maybe the child mistakenly fell from the back of the woman or something, or someone just carried. This child was deliberately left there because there were some of the clothes of the child was there, some clothes, some of the belongings of that child was there. So it shows that the person who kept that child there know and kept the child there purposely. So they going around to look for the mother of this child. Where do you think you want to find her? Someone who deliberately kept the child. With all this thing going on, with the news going on, and the community trying to find the mother, that woman will be there. She knows she could be around there. She'll be there in that community, watching everything, but she will not come outside because she does not want to do anything. She doesn't want to have anything to do with that child. Then I ask the question, if you know you don't want to have anything to do with it, why don't you take the child to a motherless baby home? Why don't you put the child up for adoption instead of keeping the child by the side of the road? It's wrong. That baby never asked to be born. You were the one who gave birth to this child. So why don't you just do the right thing? Maybe take the child to a motherless baby home, or maybe put the child up for adoption instead of leaving the child behind the road. And again, Uriel coming out to say that they should leave the child for her. She's going to make sure that this child does not go hungry. Even looking at this child, you will know that at this point, the future of this child is hanging in the balance. No one knows what is going to happen to this child. So Uriel coming out to show this kind of kindness and compassion, even with all the things happening in our community, it speaks volumes about the kind of woman she is. It speaks volumes about how there are lots of people looking for children, lots of people who want to have a child in their home, and someone is just abandoning yours by the side of the road. It's wrong. Seriously, we should have respect for human life than this kind of thing. We should do the right thing. There are channels, there are homes where you can go and keep the child or put the child up for adoption if you know you do not want the child again. I think this one more is even speaking to the government and individuals. Yes, government can make an awareness for this. If you know you don't want your child, there's a place you can bring your child to, and the right thing will be done for the child. You will give the child the opportunity to have a better future than just kept beside the road. And as you don't hear that one, so when we don't talk, hope say una learn something from this one. I beg, make we respect
But
human life.
truthfully,
That's it.
truthfully, Joy, I believe it cannot be overemphasized. It cannot be overemphasized, and I like the fact that Uriel is coming out to come and do something like this. This is beyond philanthropic. This is the essence of humanity to me. And for people that do not know, she's not the first celebrity to make this particular bold step. I think our very own Flavor did something like this. People, if you don't forget, he get this boy. I'm trying to remember the particular country he's from, but then he was blind. Flavor adopted him. They did a song together, Most High. Lord, you are the Most High. Hallowed be thy name. That's I'm trying to remember the exact country that boy is from, the boy that is blind. And Flavor adopted him. He become him pikin, he become his son. You understand? So if you have the necessary means, please reach out to less privileged. You would be amazed the extent these people would actually grow to become just by that singular act of kindness. If she no adopt him now, and Only God know. More just put it like that. Only God knows. So if you have the means, please, there are many ways this can be done. And I believe there are people with the means, especially, they could build up a communal home for people like this. You understand? There should be things like that today that they call a motherless babies home. But more fit come outside wey be say you will get one in one contact with these people wey be say they no get a place to call their home. We know say things tough, but then you can do it one by one, each by each. If all of us dey do our own little bit and our own tiny piece, e go make this world a better place. Na just the way me I take you see am. If you dey do our own bit, e go make this world a better place. So we are commending Uriel, and we are also saying that yes, other people can step up to the challenge. Other people can do their own bit to make this world a better place.
Yes, so as you have heard that from Osita, which is true, wherever you are, you can do your own part in making things better where you are in your community and in your society. And as it be like that, we move straight to our next story where we carry call forward. That one got to do with one woman, influential woman. Yes, so someone who is out to reach out to the stars, not even to the stars, but more than the stars. She's showing us and telling us that the sky is just a starting point. Who are we talking about? Yeah, yes, so now Kiekie. I know many of you don't know who Kiekie is, but before we go on with Kiekie, wherever you are watching us from, you know you want to keep on hearing what is happening with your Nollywood stars and in the entertainment industry. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us. Don't forget to also comment. You know, saying a correct afang soup carry come today. You can be given location. So come and join us and enjoy as we are enjoying on Fame Idols. And as it be like that too, we continue with our own content creator. And what is her name? We have Bukumi Ade Agba Ilori. Yes, so aka Kiekie. She's a popular content creator and an actress. What is Bukumi doing in the news today? Now, during an appearance on the What I Said podcast, yes, so she spoke passionately about her mother. Oh, it's good for you to appreciate good things when you see it. And when you know your parents have put in effort in your life, try to appreciate them. So, what are we talking about? Oh, Kiekie came out to say, this is Kiekie speaking. And Kiekie said, I am privileged to come from a supportive family. My mom is a very big businesswoman in the oil space, yes, which, like many other industries, is male dominant. Those industries where you feel say na only man go fit do am for them. Well, Kiekie is coming out to tell us that our mom is also in that industry. And at some point, she was made the secretary of the entire association, the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria. People said things like, why would you put a woman in that position? I look at her and said, this is Kiekie still speaking. If this being is busting doors like this, I'm not even loud enough. I have not even achieved half of what she has achieved industry wise. This is someone who is ready to push for the sky. I said she is ready to push for the sky, not just pushing for the sky, but telling us that the sky is just a starting point. Now, what else was Kiekie saying? Kiekie said one presenter met her on the red carpet and said, some people are of the opinion that you are too loud. Then she said, I told her she needed to be loud enough so I could learn her name. You have to be as loud as you can be. I am the one with the voice. I am the one with the dream. I am the one with the vision. I know what I want to achieve. Now, across social media platforms, she said, I have over 10 million followers. And you can compare that to the population of Nigerians, over 2 million people. Do you see that my voice is not loud? 200 million people, yes. So, do you see that my voice is not loud enough? That is what Kiekie is coming out to let us know about what she plans to achieve. Yes, this lady is coming out to tell us know that she is not ready to give up. She is not ready to settle for less. She is not ready to be mediocre. No. She's trying to tell us that her mom inspired her to go for the best, to keep pushing forward, and she's ready to follow it up. She's ready to push, to follow it up as it is. You know, this woman, this Kiki, it's not been long she came into the industry. Yes, it's not been long she came into the industry as a content creator, but she's making waves already. Yes, having 10 million followers on social media, one will say, oh, I've achieved enough, I have 10 million followers, well, that's okay. But she's saying no, 10 million followers is nothing compared to 200 million population of Nigerians. So what she's looking for is, if the 200 million and more can even follow her on social media, that is when you know that she has started. For now, she has not even started anything. Abeg, Osita, how you take see this lady wey come as I come talk say she is not ready to be mediocre? How you take see this lady?
No, truthfully, first things first, before I even talk about Kiki as a person, I would like to talk about the fact that her mother was able to set a good standard for her daughter. And I believe that the very first, should I say, goal or the very first target a parent is supposed to face. As a parent, you're supposed to know that you're supposed to leave a beautiful and a good standard for your child to follow. If you dey set footsteps, you go dey set better footsteps. Wey be say if your child dey follow am, e no go mislead am. You understand? Imagine if Kiki's mother, because I want to believe that Kiki's mother is a form of role model for her. That's why she's saying she has not even achieved half of what her mother has achieved. If she was not setting the right standard for her, if she was not leaving the right footprints for her, if she were not leaving the right footsteps for her to follow, I know this statement would not have been made. There are a lot of people that are not bold enough, or should I say, that would not make this same statement simply because the road wey be say their parents live for them, it not really suits them for belly like that. You understand? So first things, we have to commend Kiki's mother for being a beautiful and a good role model for her daughter. There are a lot of industries that are one particular gender dominated. There are a lot of industries that if you look inside, you say, ah no, this one is a man's world, this one is a woman's world. I was going to work on Saturday and I wanted to take commercial vehicle, and the driver was a woman. It shocked me. It shocked me. The commercial bus driver was a woman. She was putting on skirts, she was putting on a shirt, she tucked in, she was like, she even wear glasses. You understand? If you say I go not say na modern na she be. When she dey drive, sef, she was driving very responsibly. Now, I'm just citing that as an example. It's a male-dominated world. So also the oil industry is also a male-dominated world. But this woman not only got into the industry, she also became a top position in that particular industry, showing that as an individual, now it removes the gender bias and introduce individuality. As an individual, you can achieve whatsoever in whatsoever place you find yourself. You can get to any level in whatsoever place you find yourself. The very first thing is just make sure you're doing the right thing at the right time. So I see nothing wrong with what Kiki is saying, because I've always told myself, as a Nigerian, as a human being, as a person, the sky is not your limit. The sky is your starting point. The sky is your starting point. Shoot as far as you want to shoot. Go as far as you want to go. You will definitely get there. It's very, very simple. Just keep working, doing the right thing at the right time. You will definitely get there. There is nothing that is too big. There is no dream that is too. If I tell you my dream now, fear will catch you. I dey tell you, you wey dey watch this particular video, if I tell you my dreams, if I tell you my plans, fear go catch you. The kind plans wey be say I set, na the kind plans wey be say you fit just wake up by 2 a.m. sha Jesus, make you go back to sleep. Na that kind plans na I dey set. And that is the way e just, na just the way e dey. E no dey too big. There is no plan that is too big. There no, just know say this na wetin you wan do, dey work towards am. That's all that matters.
Yes, so and as you've heard all that from Osita, and so the thing be for the side of Kiki, this lady is someone who is driven, she's ambitious, and she's continually striving to reach new heights. Apart from that, her journey is not just about her own personal success. No, her journey also carries forward the legacy of resilience and determination that her mother has set for her. So as we have heard this, we hope say una don't hear this one now, you'll be inspired to continue on your journey. No two journeys are the same. You are on your path and Kiki is on her path. That is it. But just be inspired to keep moving forward. Do the right thing, okay? And as you're doing the right thing, keep pushing forward. That's what it will be. And as it be like that, we go straight to our next story. This one is on a personal note, which Lolo has come out to share something personal wey happen to her some time ago. E no easy for someone to come out and speak about an event, personal event that happened some years back, and how the past can still affect the future. Abeg Osita, make you tell us wetin Lolo talk for dis one. Wetin happen for her
Yes,
side?
it was a popular Nigerian actress and a media personality, Omotunde Adebowale David, popularly known as Omotunde Lolo One. She has actually opened up about a deeply personal and painful chapter of her life. And this particular one, she talks say when she tell her pikin, she told her daughter, "This is what I've been through." And the doctor exclaimed that, "Wow, mom, you've actually been through a lot." Like the daughter hear am, she shock. Say, hey, say how you take pass through this kind thing, you still can't become that voice wey be say you be. For people that know Lolo, she is a very popular media personality. She is someone of high influence and she's doing well in the broadcast industry. Now she come out to come and share her story on a podcast that she's actually co-hosting. Yes, a podcast that she's actually co-hosting. That is Say My Peace podcast. And according to am, I hardly ever say this, and I am not even ready to tell the full story. That is, she's talking about the stories of sexual assault. When I discussed it with my daughter yesterday, she held my hand and said, "Mommy, you've gone through so much." And I said I had. Reflecting on the toll of the experience, Lolo recounted how trauma continued to affect her, especially because she still encounters alleged assailants. That is, that particular person wey be say dey assault am sexually, she still dey encounter the person, she still dey come in contact with this person once in a while. Now, according to Lolo, I remember how many of those things I have to relive. I've been raped only once in my life, and I was raped by a colleague. I see him every other day. Do you know how traumatized I am when I see him? I just get into this momentary panic. Yes, I actually watched that particular video, and she went further to say, but if a woman of my caliber named him, he's an established person in the broadcast industry, would people say, how come I don't speak about it for all these 6 years until now that he is taking a prominent TV position? This na question wey be say she can't come outside come ask. According to her, her concern is not unfounded, and yes, in many cases survivors are blamed, doubted, or even accused of having ulterior motives when they break their silence long after the abuse occurred. This particular story is something that is, it always they touch me. For people that have been following FameIdols Hangouts for a very long time, you know, stories like this, news like this, things like this, they always they touch me because it get where it touch. Sincerely speaking, it get where it touch. Before I say anything, I want hear wetin Joy feel first. Make I know as we go take you story this particular matter because e no sweet for belle at all at all.
Yes, so you have heard what happened with our media personality and actress Lolo One. That's what the thing be. This story no be small story, I dey tell you. E no easy for person to come outside and talk about her personal journey, things that have happened to her on at the past, which still affect her future. This kind of story of rape, and sexual assault is something that has been happening in our society. It happens in our society, happen different parts of the world. It happens, and often you see the victims not coming out to talk about it. You see mostly when the women want to come out, they feel as if maybe they'll be blamed when they want to come out and speak about it, or maybe it's a lie, they have a motive for speaking about it, or some people will even blame the woman and say, wetin carry you go there in the first place, that kind of thing. So there is no respect for the opposite gender, because this thing happens to, sometimes, if a man comes out and say that it was rape, often people don't believe, but it happens to both men and women. It happens to both men and it happens to both women. So it's not only one gender who is going through this kind of thing. So it calls for respect for human life. It calls for respect for people's consent. Okay, if a man is not interested, he is not. If the woman is not, he is not. She is not, I mean. We should learn to respect each other. That is the underlying message here. Respect each other, respect people's feelings, because this thing leaves a scar on people. Many people don't come out to talk about it. Some people react in a different way. Some people, somebody has been raped before and then she went on to kill herself. She committed suicide. Another person was raped one time and she never recovered for the rest of her life. The way she react to the opposite gender, you will feel like, is this a generational thing or what? So when we respect people, we understand that this thing happens to different people and there's a way it affects even the psychology of the person. Yes. So Lolo coming out to speak about this, it's a brave one on her part. It's a brave one on her part. I know that maybe most people who have gone through this, I don't, maybe some of them are afraid to speak up. Some don't want to speak up because we could be blamed and accused of different things. But with her story, we hope that they're listening. If you've also gone through something like this, you will find a way to heal and move on. Because looking at Lolo, how many years ago this thing happened? But then she has put this behind her and then she has moved on. She's achieving great things for herself. So don't let what happened to you in the past stop your greatness or stop your shine, because the greatest revenge you can do to anybody is to be successful. If you are not successful, then, well, people will say different kind of things about you. So the greatest revenge is to be successful. That's what the thing be. I beg, may they respect everybody feelings and their emotion. Not be by force. If you feel say na by force, go learn self-control. It's not too much. If your own na spiritual, go do deliverance. Yes, so then
No,
therefore they
no,
will go.
Joy, the truth is, I always cite this as an example. That particular man that is trying to convince me, Osita, that he cannot control himself, in quotes. Why is it that when that kind of person, whether male or female, that claims that they can't control themselves, if it's a man, why is it that those urges don't come when you are passing the front of, or when a military personnel, that is a female military personnel in a full kit, if she dey pass your front, why those urges no dey come? Why those urges always dey select when e go come? Like, you go see full military personnel, the urge no go come. You go hold yourself that time. But the moment wey be say you get slight opportunity to dey with person wey be say you suppose be your colleague, na that time wey be say you come dey clear us say man is polygamous in nature, you no fit hold yourself, you no fit control yourself, you assault this particular person, e get as e be. And there are a lot of assault, a lot of sexual assault that is going on in the workspace that is crazy. I even feel that we should do this as a topic on its own, because I know somebody personally, I know somebody will be say she dey work for person. Now, this is not even the broadcast industry. She's working for somebody directly, and she told me in confidence, I'll try not to mention her name, she told me in confidence that this person will be say she dey work for, e get the day will be say she can't work. She can't work. Dey for office, this man come start to dey carry talk, dey go left say he wan see am by that way. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Say make she come visit am for Zaho, say him go treat am well. She come dey call am say no be wetin carry me come, say I'm here to work. The man no talk anything, he comot. The following day she come work. If she and the man dey alone for office, this man go comot him trouser, comot him boxers for office, for front of this small girl wey just come to come find her urgent 2k. This is what I tell you na fact. That's that way happen, not be in Nigerian film. You understand? And believe me, she didn't come out to share this story publicly. She was just telling just me because she knew, okay, I would not judge her. Because there are a lot of times when people would share their story. I had a conversation with a friend. That person not be my friend till today because of that particular conversation. This person said she was sexually assaulted. She was walking and somebody touched her inappropriately. And this person, open mouth, talks to her because of the way she dressed. Now, why they touch her that way? That person not be my friend again. You don't justify sexual assault for any reason whatsoever. There is no reason why sexual assault should be justified. There are a lot of times where you hear this woman was raped or this man was raped, and the next thing this person will tell you is the woman not cover body well. She no wear cloth well. She actually begged for it. And stuff like that. You'd see somebody that is battling depression and fighting his demons or her demons because of an assault that happened many years ago. Lolo is saying she was assaulted 6 years ago in the broadcast space. And she's still in the broadcast space. These are things that make people actually run away from their passion. But she's still there. And she's very truthful because she can actually speak now, and somebody will say, what took you so long to speak out? Why were you quiet? Please, if you know you're a victim of whatsoever sexual assault it might be, I give you power this day. Receive power to speak out. And there is no amount of time, even if it takes 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 15 years, ago when we say this particular thing happen, there is no amount of time that is too much for a sexual assault case to be treated and for justice to be served, because sexual predators should not be forgiven by my own standard. If you're a sexual predator, you should not be forgiven. Person come your office to come work, person find work, they find urgent 2k for where you dey, wetin dey your mind na how you wan take harvest am, how you wan take harvest am, how you wan take plug am, e get as e be. So abeg, if you're fighting one demon or the other, or you're watching this particular video and you know that you are being assaulted on any form, some people have been assaulted to the point whereby they do not even know that what is happening to them is sexual assault. They don't even know, say this is what say that they do me, not even they right again. If we enter the hospitality industry, people that work in hotels, make I calm down. Abeg, anyhow wey be say e be, try talk. Even if you no fit talk directly, talk through somebody. Justice must be served. Sexual assault should not be condoned. Joy, your final words before we call it a night. If like say time don for
Yes, so
precious.
as you have heard everything from Osita, even parents abeg, watch your children, look out for your children. You do not know who is assaulting your child or not. And as a bit like that now, hope say you now enjoy all the story we carry come for you. From Ijoba Lande, where we dey talk, say from your own, make you dey wash your mouth well before you talk. And Mercy Chinwo, our gospel artist, all of them wey dey make us proud. Even Uriel wey don come outside to come adopt one pikin. Yes, so this one dey tell you say if you wan give person something, sometimes na that person wey no go fit give you back, na there wey the blessing really dey. And as e be like that, to hope say you don feel inspired by Kiekie and Lolo wey don come share our own personal story. Una don hear everything now. Hope say una carry one or two things go una house, make e dey better for una as e dey for there. And as e be like that, Fame Idols come tell una say we go see una next time wey we come. No forget to follow us. So abeg, Osita, make you tell them the remaining parts.
Yes, of course. Follow us across all social media platforms at Fame Idols. Yes, at Fame Idols. Across all social media platforms, YouTube, X, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We turn that complete across all social media platforms. And follow us on our website. Yes, get signed up on our website, www.fameidols.com. www.fameidols.com. Get signed up on the website. There are a lot of goodies on that particular website for you. Till on Wednesday, I remain Osita, the rugged gentleman, alongside
With joy, your baby girl.